Fat Tip Fit, weeks number 30 through 34, ladies and gentlemen. Did you expect a weekly video from me today? Surprise, everybody. I came up with the surprise today, okay? I'm bringing the weekly videos back. I could never really figure out what I wanted to do with them. I had never found a good place for them on the channel, and honestly, I just never really liked doing them, but I've come up with a new strategy. I've formulated a new plan in my mind's eye that we're going to do for these weekly videos. Every other week, on every other Sunday, I'm going to release one of these 2-week videos. So, for instance, this is weeks 30 through 34. I moved my head so I could see the number, okay? Next week, not next week, but the week after that, on that Sunday, we're going to do weeks 35 through 36, etc., and we're going to start doing that sort of formula. I have a whiteboard on my wall where it's like a 2-week sort of planner thing, and what I've been doing recently is I've been writing my weight down every day on it so that I can kind of visualize my progress over time, get me kind of hyped up to hit certain targets by the end of the week, etc. And basically, I'm going to start incorporating that into here so that every Sunday I know, like, okay, I got a weekly video coming up in 2 or 3 days. I got to buckle down, guys. So this is a new little strategy I'm going to be doing every 2 weeks, every other Sunday, excuse me. So I think this is going to be a cool strategy, and we're going to start doing it from here. But first, we got to catch up because we're like 4 or 5 weeks behind, okay, guys? So this is going to encompass days 204 through 234. So this is a 31-day stretch we're going over today. I calculated all the averages for it. I got to find a more efficient way to do that because it takes so long to go through my notes and add up every single little thing on my computer. It takes a very long time. That's one of the main reasons I don't like doing these videos that much. Hopefully this is going to get me a little bit hyped up for these kinds of videos, doing this new little system every other Sunday. So on week 29, we ended off weighing at 181.0 pounds. Yesterday morning, we weighed in at 176.2 pounds. So we lost 4.8 pounds over the last 31 days. But if you guys want to know a secret, okay, today's day 235, which I'll go over tomorrow. But guys, I weighed in this morning at 174.0 pounds. So I actually lost like 7 pounds, okay? But you didn't hear it from me, okay, guys? This is a secret. Don't spoil it, okay? But so we're doing pretty good. I'm very, very happy with things recently, okay? I have started a new weightlifting routine. It's pretty much like a monthly video at this point. Like, it's 31 days. Basically, over the last month, I have started a new weightlifting routine. I'm still going to do my monthly video for June in like a week from now. But basically, I started a new weightlifting routine. 2 upper body sessions a week, 2 lower body sessions a week, 1 run per week. This is the new sort of system I've been working out. I came up with it like 3 weeks ago. I had to take like a week off right away because I was sick, unfortunately. I have beaten the sickness, so we're doing good. I was down with the sickness, okay, but I beat it, so we're good. And for the past like week and a half, we've been exercising. I've been feeling much better. I'm making some serious gains right now, guys. I'm getting a lot leaner. I'm getting more muscular, in my opinion. Getting some sun gains. If you guys get to see my extreme sunburn, it's already not that bad though. I got that yesterday, so it's actually doing pretty good. But basically, I've come up with another idea where I've been trying to do 1,000 calorie week. I tried it. I failed it like right away, but over the past like 2 or 3 days, I have been doing it successfully. So hopefully we'll be able to complete 1,000 calorie week. I kind of want to get that under my belt for ego purposes. I don't know. Hopefully that'll help. But after that, we might go to like 1,500 calories or something like that. I've also come up with a new rule that I'm going to start counting my streak. I keep forgetting to put the streak counter up, but basically I'm going to start counting the amount of days it's been since I had any junk food more than just a bite. I'll give myself an out to where like I can have a few little, like 1 bite at a time basically, and then I'll have to wait like a little while before I'm allowed to have 1 little bite extra so that it doesn't like ruin a whole streak if I accidentally like on instinct pick up a chip and I'm like, oh crap, that's a 2-week streak gone, guys. But if I give myself that sort of margin for error of 1 little bite, it gives me a little bit of room to like maybe occasionally pick out 1 little thing and try it because I was craving that taste or something. And then after that, it's no more. Very, very strict on this. If I have 2 bites like in quick succession, that is immediately going to be a fail for the streak. Okay, I think we're on a streak of like 2 or 3 today, so it's going pretty good. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to be doing no junk food at all like that until I hit like 170 pounds, which we're like only 4 pounds away, so very happy with that. Maybe then I'll even keep it. I mean, we're getting really close to the end game, actually. I'm trying to hit 161.8 pounds because that'll be 50 pounds lost. We're extremely close to that. We're like 12 or 13 pounds off. Okay, so it's going pretty good. We're 12.2 pounds off from that as of this morning when I was 174. So Very, very good stuff. I'm very happy about things. We're finally making some legit progress over the last few weeks that I'm very, very excited about. Okay, so on weeks 28 and 29, I had 6.8 hours of sleep per night on average. We upped that over the course of the last 31 days to 7.9 hours of sleep, which my target is around that. So I'm very, very happy with that. I didn't realize it was that much. Huge success. I'm very happy about that. That's a major improvement in a lot of ways because it was suffering for a while. Our sleep schedule was suffering for quite some time. I was eating about 2,855 calories per day on average. That has been lowered to about 2,575 calories. I think that is a bit of an overestimate. Okay, so there were 6 days over the past 31 where I was not counting what I was eating. And then at the end of the day, I would say, oh, I had about this many calories. I believe I dramatically overestimated some of these because otherwise this math doesn't really make sense. So I probably had even less than that. So I'm very happy about that. Last time we had 96 grams of protein per day on average. This month we had 117 grams of protein per day on average. Huge improvement in that department as well. Very, very happy about that. And we only had 6 days where we cheated this month out of 6 days out of 31. Preferably it would be 0, but that's better than it used to be, so it's not that bad. And like I said, I think I overestimated quite a bit on these days, so I'm quite happy with that. I ran a total of 7 miles this month in 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 52 seconds. I ran another 8 miles without timing it, so I really ran like 15 miles this month. I did 80 push-ups this month. I did 16 sets of calf raises, 15 sets of overhead press, 12 sets of easy bar curls, 11 sets of hanging knee raises, 9 sets of dips, pull-ups, lateral raises, and bench press, 7 sets of chin-ups, and I did 6 sets of incline bench squats, hack squats, deadlifts, Romanian deadlifts, Pendlay rows, and wrist rolls. I cannot believe I got through all that without stuttering, guys. I kind of just stuttered a little bit there. Guys, I've really improved my speaking ability over the last 235 days. You got to give me credit on that, man. Whew. Now, over the next 2 weeks, I'd like to have at least 100 grams of protein per day on average. Preferably, it'd be a little bit more, but I'm trying to eat a lot less, so I'm trying to be realistic. I want to get under 170 pounds. That should be perfectly achievable. We're only 4 pounds away from that. 4 pounds over 2 weeks. I'm trying to do a pretty extreme deficit at the moment, so that should be very achievable. I want to do at least 8 lifting sessions over the next 2 weeks, so that is just our normal schedule. I'd like to keep to that. I don't have any running goals. I just kind of run on a whim, if I'm being honest, and it works out pretty well. I don't really run as much anymore because I'm focusing on weightlifting, which I'm okay with. I want to quit caffeine completely over the next 2 weeks. This is going to be quite difficult. I'm probably going to start that tomorrow. Not really looking forward to that one, guys. I want to wake up at the same time every day, or at least set like a reasonable amount because I sleep in a little bit too much, especially on my days off. So I'd like to try and wake up at a more reasonable time of day. Basically, I'll tell you, if I succeed in that in 2 weeks. And I also do not want to have any days where I don't track every single thing that I eat. Obviously, that is always the goal. Okay, we had 6 out of 31 days over the last month. I'd like to have 0 over the next 14 days. Hopefully that is achievable. Thank you all for watching. I forgot to come up with the fat joke for your mom. Hold on. I had an idea, but I forgot to write it down. What is it? Your mother's forehead is so big that... What? I can't remember, guys. You know what? I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger. You're going to have to find out tomorrow. Goodbye.